Hey everyone, my name is Derpify and welcome to Towns. So we're going to be starting a brand new game. This is an indie alpha game. It is in its alpha stages, so you can pre-order and have a little bit of a look at what this game is going to be all about once it is finished. So it's basically much like Minecraft, you're just supporting the developer as he is creating the game, or as they. I'm not actually sure how many people are creating this, but it is a very special game and we are going to be playing, and I will show you why it is a very special game. So we spawned in, pretty nice area. We've got some stone and some fruit trees around us, so we're going to harvest some of these fruit, and we're going to grab some fruit so we can eat, of course, and then we're going to need to eventually create bread, and that's probably going to be our first goal for my little town slash village. Whoa, okay, so they're working very hard. You can see I've got 11 people currently right now, and the first thing we want to do is, once we have all these apples, is to create a stockpile for raw food. I think we'll just place it down here, and we should be able to, everyone should pick up eventually those apples and start bringing them down into the stockpiles. I'll just see if I can actually, I can't actually order them to do that, because they have their own sort of minds. John and Simon, they sort of do whatever they want. So most of the time these orders will generally get done whenever they feel like it should be done. So the next thing we're going to do, I guess, is chop down a whole bunch of trees. Now, trees are very useful because wood is, of course, our main building material for most things, especially starting out. So everyone can cut them down with their trees. I think they've all got kung fu powers, so that's pretty awesome to see. Actually, I think this stockpile might be too far away. We should also look for some wheat. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, this is gravel. They look very interesting. Okay, so there's some boars and there's some very fat cows. We should probably look at eating them very soon, but that's a bit later in the game. I think now we should make a carpentry section now that we've got all this wood. So I think, can I actually cut down all of this tall grass? Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just create a carpentry area, and in this we will be able to create a carpenter's bench. So you're going to see someone, I think Simon's taking up the job, and he will be crafting our carpenter's bench. So he needs 2 wood, and then the next thing after that we're going to need is a wood detailer. So we want to actually dig a hole. Let's put a hole here. This should be just a single hole, and then we'll be able to use a ladder to be able to get down there and into. Oh, did I make that order? I don't think I. There we go. Okay, so the carpenter's bench will be able to allow us to come down into the lower layer. This game has layers like onions or ogres, just sort of block areas that you can come down into and make your little houses, or whatever you actually want to do. It's totally up to you, and that's kind of why I like this game. There is sort of a set schedule for some things to do that you sort of need to do, but after that you can basically just choose whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna have everyone just roll down into that nice little mine, and that's gonna create us some stone. All the stone is just gonna drop on the floor, so we might actually want to make a stockpile for the stone for raw materials. I guess we'll put it near the raw food stockpile. Try to keep everything neat and organized. You can see I've got like a sweet conga line of stone carrying people. I guess these could be the Egyptians. This could be some Egyptian city, like Ninja Cairo city. I don't know. I don't know. They can have whatever name it wants. If you have a good name, leave it in the comments. I'll definitely consider it, because I'm pretty bad with names. But that's not important, because now we can actually create a wood detailer. Whoops, I'm all over the place. Okay, so we can create a wood detailer now that we have the stone. Put it right next to the carpenter's bench, and someone should eventually come over. And we've got some people sleeping. I think that's Simon sleeping, or is it? I think it's Margaret. Oh, Margaret, you're sleepy, but that's fine. Some of these people have been working very hard, so they sort of deserve it, I think. Okay, so the next we want to make is a mason's bench, and we need a zone for masonry, and I guess we'll put it on this stone just to make it, sort of appeal to the masons, so they'll have sort of their material around them, and they'll be able to go, oh, I could just use this and, okay, I'm rambling on far too much, but the mason's bench will be able to be created because we now have a wood detailer, some stone, but we also need a wood hammer. So we're going to come over to utilities, and you need a stone hammer. So we're going to always want about 3 stone hammers. Now I think there's a stockpile actually for tools. I'm not... Yes, there is. Utility... Whoops. There should be a stockpile for utilities here, and we'll place a little one. Oh, we've actually got to collect this. Gather red flowers. I guess they could be sort of useful, but I'm not totally sure why no one has decided to sort of, you know, grab those apples and start eating or anything. They've sort of just started sleeping next to the stone they mined up, but that's okay. We'll just let them decide what they want to do exactly. I wonder if we can do anything with this bird. Hello, bird. They're too fast. I don't know if we can actually do anything with them yet. But that's another problem for another time. I think we should create some stone roads. Just a little bit of road so we can sort of move. I think a little bit faster. I'm not totally sure if they do make you go faster, but you know, it looks nice, so everyone can do a little bit of work here. And we should have some more wheat, but just for now, I think we can till a little bit of area. I think this looks like a nice grassy plain, so we'll till all of that, and we'll also cut all of these flowers because they do get in the way. Believe it or not, you cannot build on flowers. They are a very, very tough. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So they are a very tough resource. We also need containers as well, because containers allow us to stockpile things a bit easier. So we'll create one raw materials barrel, and we'll also create a tool chest. Tool chest sounds very good. It's just a whole bunch of wood. And I think our wood is actually... where is our wood? I think we've used it all. Oh dear. Okay. So as you can see, again, wood is very important. You need to cut down a whole load of it. And it does grow back as well, so you won't be left without wood, you know, like after a little bit of time. But these apples and pears, harvest / gather. Hopefully they'll do. I'm not 100% sure on like every single aspect of this game. I know the basics, but we are going to explore and discover what we'll be able to do with this game and our great little town. So we can see that hummus on grass, we actually need to say, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Planting. Okay, so we're going to want to plant some wheat. We have only one piece of wheat at the moment, and there's Clifton. Clifton's a hard-working man, so he's going to create that. But back to the mason's bench, I did just create it. I forget what I can do once I have created that though. The baker's table we can create also. We'll just set a zone for the bakery, and I think we'll place the bakery on this nice solid stone ground. We don't want to have pieces of bread falling onto the dirt, so we've got a bit of a floor there, and we'll place the baker's table and the baker's oven.